problems in Taekwondo where you just can't hit your opponent? We'll show you how to get close to your opponent and land techniques in this video. So how do you get close to your opponent? Well, a lot of times in Taekwondo, we're just doing a lot of flippy stuff with the front leg, right? But you got to engage your back leg too, right? So the goal is not to always think about every time you lift your leg as scoring, right? Sometimes you want to lead your opponent, right? Sometimes in this case, you just want to get closer, right? So we're in a fighting stance and I want to get closer to him, right? I know he's going to shuffle back or move to the side. So I don't think about, hey, I don't want to use my back leg because it's too far away. I know it's too far away, right? I want to use it as an initiator to get closer and then follow up when my back leg becomes the lead leg. It should look like this. Now I'm able to touch him. If I'm able to touch him, that means I'm in scoring range. I can land the technique now. All right, so I have to get real good with using your back leg to initiate. That way you can put a foot on them to get closer to, assert your will. Another thing you can do is use your cut kick first, then your back leg, right? So basically what that does, what's that used for, right? Why would I just use my back leg, what you just showed me? Well, what if I'm trying to lead my opponent somewhere, right? How many times can you shuffle back before you get a gong jump? How many times can you shuffle back before you're on the edge? What if I want to lead you to the edge, right? So when somebody throws a cut kick, if you're a good athlete, you're going to do one of two things, right? Cut kick, you're going to shuffle back like this, or cut kick, you're going to cancel, right? Doesn't matter which one they do, right? You're going to do a number of cut kicks throughout the fight, so it really doesn't matter which one they do. You just want to be able to read, right, when they do the shuffle. That way you can engage with your back leg, right? It should look like this. So I'm going to cut kick. I want him to shuffle back to lead him. I'm leading him, then boom. You see how I'm able to touch now? You see how he's needs to think about something else to do because he's on the edge? And guess what? Whether I land my technique or not, I still get a point by landing the technique or him going out of bounds. So what's another way that we can get, our foot on an opponent or an athlete that's just too fast, like they're moving around, right? You can't really put a foot on them, right? How about you make them come to you? And how do we do that? By baiting, right? By looking open. So if my stance is like this, usually I might do this, right? He thinks I'm open, he comes forward. Now I know he's in kick your range, right? I know he's going to do that. So when he kicks, boom, I quickly do this, boom. I don't have to move anywhere now. You see that? All right, we're in kick your range. I look open again, boom. Right? That's what I do. Make him come to you. How about, what if I have my face open? Clap. Boom. Now he's in range for a counterattack. So common mistakes that we see when someone is trying to get close to their athlete is that they're just running after them, right? What happens when you just run after somebody, especially if they're good? You get popped, right? So if you can't hit them because you're kicking, you don't just want to do this, right? Because what happens if you do that? Boom, you get hit in the head, right? So you want to make sure you always come in tactfully by using one of the things that we showed you earlier in this video.